We are filled with habits and rituals. Some we've put in place intentionally, and some are there because, I don't know, we didn't put anything, so it just something else took its place. So this week I want to share with you 2 rituals that I have all the time. So the first ritual that I have is on Fridays, I ask myself, what happened this week? So if you've been in my universe for any amount of time, you know that I'm very diligent and intentional with my time management. So I know exactly what I need to do when I'm going to do it. So I go from a to-do list, which is completely worthless, to a it's done list. So on Fridays, I take the time and ask myself, what happened this week? Because I have the belief that if something happened, it's because I have something to learn in there. And I have something that is aligned with the message that I want to share. So let me give you a concrete example. Not too long ago, I was out on my lunch hour for a walk, and there was this little girl. She must have been 3 or 4, you know. She was on a bike with the training wheels on, and her bike was like on the sidewalk, and the 2 training wheels were stuck, and the wheel of her bike was in the middle, which means she was pedaling, but she was staying in place. She was stuck there. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, very interesting. That's like 90% of entrepreneurs. They're busy, they're doing more and more and more. And when they see they're not going anywhere, they just pedal even harder and work even more. When sometimes just getting off your bike, readjusting your bike, and getting back on will save you so much time and energy. So obviously, I took this story and put it in my marketing. So I've talked in the past about the goal of marketing and beliefs, so I'll link that in the description. But this is what we want, and if I give myself the headspace and this space of time to ask myself what happened this week, you will see that either you have something to learn and or you have something to share around that. So my first ritual is really to take the time on Fridays to see what happened, what did I have to learn, and how can I share that. Now, the second habit that I have is on the last day of the month, I measure results. But I don't measure outputs in terms of sales and revenue or clients, whatever. I measure input. Did I do what I was supposed to do to get those results? Did I do the outreach that I was supposed to do? Did I record the YouTube videos that I was supposed to do? Did I do the social media posts that I want to get that visibility? It's easy to measure output, and too many people focus on output. We don't own the result. What we own is the process, the input that I put in to be able to take out. So here's your mission this week. Pay attention to the rituals you have. Maybe consider adding those 2 rituals that on the Friday you'll give the headspace to see, hey, what did I learn? And at the end of the month, and to measure, what's the input that I did? Because once we have better rituals, intentional rituals that are focused on the process, that are focused on my mission, from there we see that so much more is possible. Thank you for being here week after week, and I will see you next Tuesday. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and check out these other videos that I think would probably interest you.